What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF. Welcome to the OBF, the network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF, the real Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? It's down there strolling below the screen, people. Hit the like button when you come in and out the building, people. Make sure you guys share the videos, man, because we're trying to push the movement, people. Pushing the movement, baby. But anyway, let's get in this shit. So, shit coming out is saying that Loma and Tank, they was in negotiations. Lomachenko and Tank was in negotiations to fight in November, right? Loma manager came out, promoter, I guess say manager, right? Maybe it's promoter. I can say it's manager. I say it's manager or part promoter, manager type slash manager slash promoter, right? Because Bob Arum is the promoter, right? And manager too, you can say that in a way. But he came out and said that Loma is not feeling right now. He wants to fight. Right. He doesn't want to fight right now. He's not in a space right now to fight. Listen, understandable. Right? Got shit going on over there in the Ukraine. I can get that. Right? I have no problem with them saying that. Right? The problem I had was this is a legacy fight. This is a legacy fight for Lomachenko. This is the biggest bag you may ever see unless you beat Tank. Because if you beat Tank, oh shit, Loma, you the motherfucking man. Okay? Like, honestly, shit, you might see two bets. If you beat Tank, shit, you know it's gonna be a rematch clause in that, and you're gonna get a even huger bag, I believe. So this like it's a legacy fight, and it's the biggest bags you're gonna get. It was almost like Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford fucked up the bag. Listen, they got a little bag. Don't get it twisted. Terrence Crawford and them, they made some money off this last fight. Don't get it twisted with him and Earl. That shit could have been bigger than Tank. One of them could have been like, yo, I'm the face of boxing. Like, real talk. That's how big that fight could have been. But Terrence fucked the fight up with this same type of bullshit that Loma is doing. And Shakur, I'm telling you, listen, him and Kenny Ellis was on Fanon YouTube channel the other day, and Coach Kenny told him, put in, if you go back to whoever you signed with, it doesn't matter even if you go back to top rank, put it in the contract. They are obligated to make this fight for you. With Tank. This is a fight you're going to have to make. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Loma. I don't understand. People saying, oh, he ducking, he's scared. Maybe, but all I'm saying is, what the fuck is going on, Loma? You are 36 years old, bro. You're not going to get a big fight like this. You fought Devin Haney for undisputed. That's one thing. You made a little money, but it's not fighting Tank. It's not like fighting Tank. You can fight anybody outside of Tank right now. You're not going to make the money that you're going to make with Tank. I don't understand what's going on with Loma. Come on, Loma. I don't understand, Lomachenko. I ain't saying you scared. I'm just saying, what the fuck? But I told y'all, a part of Frank knew that he wasn't gonna win that fight with Tank. But you know what built this confidence up? That bag. Okay? When it came to Ryan Garcia, Ryan knew he kind of couldn't win that fight, but it was that bag. Rolly Romero, he really kind of knew that he couldn't win that fight, but it was that bag. And he wanted to beat the top dog. Now, Pitbull Cruz is a little different. Pitbull Cruz didn't give a fuck. And not that he didn't give a fuck who Tank was, but I think that he was just happy to be there. So, and he wasn't scared of Tank. Him, Barrios, I don't think Ryan was scared of Tank either. I don't think Rolly was really scared of Tank. But they didn't, a lot of them did not think that they could beat Tank too. But Barrios and Pitbull Cruz, they thought they could beat Tank. I forgot the Cuban name. I forgot who he fought. He thought he could beat Tank. I'm listen, some motherfuckers you know that really think that they can beat Tank. Or they could beat Tank. Like it's certain motherfuckers you know that ain't, I ain't say they scared, but they ain't got no doubt that they ain't gonna lose. Rolly, Ryan, even Hector Garcia. He wasn't scared of Tank, but he didn't think he could beat Tank. Like honestly. Frank Martin, Rolly, Ryan, they wasn't scared of Tank, but they had doubt that they could beat this nigga. What I'm looking at right now with Lomachenko turning down this fight right now, because it's actually factual that he's turning it down right now. But the other part is that he's what people ain't. I'm getting into this other part, but he don't really think he can beat Tank. He's not scared of Tank to fight Tank. He just don't think he really think he can't beat Tank. It's like Frank. Frank had confidence. Frank wasn't scared. The confidence that Frank had in a lot of, when we see these fighters, it's not that they scared of the fighter. Y'all keep looking at, oh, they scared. You can see they scared, or Frank was doing all that shit and fake Tank faking him. He would do this shit, you know, all that shit. Yeah, he wasn't scared. It's kind of some of that shit is natural reaction, but Frank knew he couldn't beat Tank. Like a part of him, like, yo, this motherfucker like that. I don't think I really can beat him. But I ain't scared of this motherfucker. I get in the ring with, I'm gonna fight this motherfucker. And what helps your confidence a little bit, with a lot of them fighters I mentioned, the bag. The bag will give you some confidence, like, nigga, I'm ready to make some money off this shit. Even though I don't think I really can beat him. part of me, I really think I can't beat him. So when people was like, oh, when Tank was talking about the Ryan shit, when they did the little shit they was doing in the interview, and they was like, Tank was like, yo, I was nervous. Every fight is nervous, but that don't mean they scared. They just nervous. But Tank have never said, people took it that shit was like, oh, Tank was scared of Ryan. Like, no, he wasn't. He wasn't scared of Ryan. He didn't think that he could not beat Ryan. He just was very worried, very nervous that this motherfucker can hit me with some shit and knock my ass out. That's different from a motherfucker that's like, yo, I don't think it's a very possibility I can't win this fight. It's different from a motherfucker saying, hey, I was very worried about, he had power. I had to worry about that shit. He wasn't no pushover. I still think I can beat him, but I have to worry about his power. I have to worry about his skills. I can't just act like he ain't nobody. But when a motherfucker come in the fight and they got doubt that they can't win a fight, telling y'all, man. They can say, them fighters will sit there and tell you all day, yeah, I think I can beat him. Or I'm going to win. Okay. Shakur, because it looks like the next fight may be Tank and Shakur. But to give y'all information about why Loma is kind of doing what he doing. Loma trying to pull a Terrence Crawford move on Tank. But Tank ain't that dude. Tank got more options. So he's not going to allow Lomachenko to pull a Terrence Crawford like he pulled on Earl Spence. He got other options. And for some odd reason, not even say for some odd reason, but Earl Spence cared about them belts and shit like that. And Tank don't really care about that shit. Tank main shit is, I'm going to get these motherfuckers that's talking all that goofy shit. That's his number one thing. Number two is that bag. Legacy is maybe third or fourth. Legacy, Tank is already a legend. Now, if it depends if he think that or not. So that made, make him make certain decisions. But Tank got enough motherfuckers around him, and he been around Floyd, that he them belts and shit don't mean shit. If I'm generating the money, I'm the motherfucking face. Nigga, them belts don't really mean shit. I'm the face of fucking boxing, nigga. And I told y'all this a while ago about Tank. Motherfuckers was like, oh, it's him and Canelo. It's not. It's not. Canelo ain't really fighting nobody. His last fight, my bad on that. He did fight a good young up-and-coming fighter. I give him that. But I look at Canelo. He get to kind of do whatever. He get to kind of fight whoever he want to fight. He almost it's like Floyd. Like when Floyd was at the end of his career, like Floyd can fight whoever the fuck he want to fight. That's what Canelo is. But But only thing difference was that Floyd didn't have nobody in boxing that was challenging him of being the face of boxing, right? Canelo has that with Tank. So it's different. So Canelo, yeah, I'm okay with Canelo if he want to fight a motherfucker or not, because he in that Floyd range. But you talking about the face of boxing? Canelo is not the face of boxing. He's just not. Tank took over that shit. With the Frank Martin shit, he definitely took over it. Ain't nobody hotter than Tank. You don't sell 600,000 with a dude that nobody knows, like outside of boxing. The average casual fans don't know who he is, but y'all still buy that shit. Listen, and I no knock on Canelo. Canelo ain't knocking nobody out no more. That's what made Canelo the face of boxing. He was knocking niggas out. He's not knocking motherfuckers out, even though he knocked the dude who last dude he fought, the Mexican dude. He a good fighter. He knocked him down, but he ain't knock him out. Even Charlo, he knocked Charlo down, but he ain't finish him. You can't get knocked down with Tank and he don't finish you. Tank finish niggas. That's the difference between him and Canelo. Canelo used to finish niggas. He used to finish motherfuckers. He don't do that no more. He's still excited, but he doesn't finish anymore. But Tank is finishing niggas. And let me tell you something about how smart Tank is. Tank understand. He's seen what Canelo is doing. Canelo is up at a weight class. He got power to hurt a motherfucker. Don't get it twisted about Canelo. But Canelo is at a weight where he can't finish niggas no more. He older now. That's what I think. Say, I got 6 more fights in me. That's it. I'm done. Because he understands when you get a certain age, yeah, you may still got some power, but you start moving up. Listen, Tank just trying to clear out the 135-pound shit. He's just trying to clear that out. Listen, he got Frank out there. Ain't no rematch. Ain't nothing happening, Frank. Loma, he wanted to get Loma. Loma, he might still be negotiating, but it's a very possibility still Loma can still come from what I know, because I know people that know Tank, right? He just want a little money, but he can't pull no slick shit on Tank. Nigga, you're not the A side at all. So you're going to take whatever fucking Tank give you. You're not going, like, Tank ain't lowballing niggas like that, right? He's not lowballing Loma, but he's telling Loma, like, nigga, you're not getting close to what I get. You don't do what I do. I'm the face. Yes, you bring what you bring, but nigga, you're not the face. You're not me. And Loma is and I think Loma is looking at this shit like, hey man, this is gonna be the biggest payday. This might be my last payday. Cause Loma don't think he can win that fight. He's no different than Tank last opponents, Frank, Ryan, and Rolly. Yeah, they ain't scared of Tank, but part of them knew they couldn't beat Tank. A big part of them knew. They were like, this motherfucker is like that. You see all them niggas at the end, other than Rolly. Roy said, I just got caught with a good shot. even fucking Frank, he says, hey man, he just caught me with a shot that I didn't see. That motherfucker, listen, he liked that. But he almost kind of said the same shit with Rolly. If he didn't catch me with that shot, I wouldn't have went nowhere. I kind of was winning the fight. He thought that. He really genuinely thought that. But my problem is that when you do that, you underestimating Tank IQ and his boxing skills. Because he fought you away. And shout out to Coach Kenny and Coach Cal. And mainly Coach Kenny. Coach Kenny watched that film like that. Right? So, they knew what Frank was going to do. So, but the other part is, even though that Coach Kenny knew what Frank was going to do and gave Tank all his instructions, Tank still had to go in that ring and say, oh, my coach was right. So I got to do this. That's that ring IQ. And Tank did exactly what he supposed to have did to Frank. It was some shit that I seen. Tank was training. Coach Kenny was telling him hit a certain shot. And Tank did the same shit that he was working in training that you need to do with this motherfucker. And that's how you can probably get him out of here. So you got to understand something. This is what make Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin them motherfuckers like that. Them coaches like that. Coach Cal in your mental. Right? Coach Cal in your mental. Now, I ain't saying he got, but the boxing, yes, he know about that, but he's that mental guy. Coach Kenny. Like he want, Coach Cal want to punish you. And Tank does both of what they does. That's what make them very great coaches. Because he does what they both want him to, he does what they both want him to do. He punished Frank. He's hitting him in certain shots, hitting him and doing certain shit. How Coach Cal want him to do. And Coach Cal tell him in the corner, hey, Coach Tank, we need all these rounds. So when Coach Cal said that, that was Coach Kenny saying it. In a way. Hey, nigga. All right, now it's time to do what you did what I told you to do. Coach Kenny telling you this is what you need to do. And Tank like, all right. Cool. And if you ever notice, since Floyd Mayweather ain't outside of the ring, talking bullshit, trying to be all in the video, come to Baltimore, nigga. Like you get what I mean? Like, come to Vegas. Like, I ain't gonna say Baltimore, but come to Vegas. Like nigga, shut your ass up. Nigga, he got great coaches. And you starting to see how great his coaches are. So everybody was downplaying, not downplaying, but underestimating his coaches because of fucking Floyd. And you starting to see it now. And fucking Tank is being that complete fighter. And I'm not knocking Floyd because Floyd helped Tank. I'm not saying that. But after a while, Floyd started to be obnoxious. He started taking away from the fucking coaches. Like, nigga, sit your ass down, nigga. And I think Tank figured that out. That's why him and Floyd got this issue, because he understand, like, nigga, taking a shine. He said, he's like, Floyd was talking all the fucking time. Tank ain't changed. Tank just speaking up more. He maturing now. That's all it is. And Floyd ain't out there taking over a fucking press conference. Because he trying to Part of him, yeah, he genuinely care about Tank and wants to see Tank be great. But the other part is that nigga was just sitting there trying to take shine away from Tank because he missed the shine. He fighting this dude Gotti or whoever. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. Sit your old ass down and be a promoter. And if Floyd keep fucking around, he gonna run into the wrong opponent and get his ass knocked out. And it's gonna fuck up his whole legacy. Sit your old ass down, man. You retired for a reason. Retire, nigga. Stop trying to stay active like that. If you want to stay active, go do some sparring. But Tank said it. He was like, but you notice Floyd ain't dead no more. And Tank is listening to his motherfucking coaches. Because they put in the work, not Floyd. They're not saying Floyd ain't great. But Floyd, is Floyd a trainer? No. He just a type of motherfucker give advice to other boxers of how you do certain things. But he's not a fucking trainer. He can't train nobody because he still want the spotlight. So you can't train nobody. You're just giving niggas advice of what they need to know. It's like Andre Ward. Andre Ward ain't training no motherfucking body, nigga. But he is still out, sit out there getting the sparring ring with Terrence Crawford, give advice. That's what he is. He ain't no trainer. Roy Jones Jr., a trainer. It's a difference. You know what the thing was that with Kobe and Mike that I respected, and that's why they my guys. It's because them niggas understood when they retired, they was retired. Now, that probably say, well, Jordan came back with the Wizards and shit. That's because Jordan still had a little bit in him. Because he retired so many other times and went away from the sport of basketball. When they would play baseball and shit like that, his daddy died. So he felt like he still had a little bit more in him. But once Jordan retired at 40 something, I think 40 something, when he retired, he was done. Ain't no more Jordan coming out there. Cause he knew, and nigga, I can't fuck with them young niggas. He understood, and my legacy is stamped. He didn't want to fuck his legacy up. You see the Floyd Mayweather, Floyd, listen, I'm telling y'all, there's a very possibility that Floyd can fuck his whole legacy up by fighting these dumbass fights. That's why I said it could be big money when Mike Tyson fight Logan Paul, but I don't want to see that shit. He can't listen. First of all, Logan Paul would never fuck with Tyson, even in the early 2000s. He would get his ass whipped. Honestly. Now you fucking with old ass Mike Tyson, got some type of health issues here and there. This nigga smoke weed all the time. He's not. And you gotta understand, even back in the day when Mike Tyson was back in his kind of like in his prime, this nigga was smoking cocaine. He was doing cocaine with Bobby Brown in the hotel the night before the Buster Douglas shit. You see what happened? Seen when they got locked up. Came home. He wasn't the same. But I think that Mike Tyson would have fucked Logan Paul up. Are you talking about a Mike Tyson now? Nah. Listen, I still don't think that Logan Paul can fuck with Mike Tyson right now. I think Mike Tyson will fuck his ass up. But like I said, youth is on Logan Paul. Because Logan Paul got skills. I ain't trying to knock his skills that he got in boxing. He be doing it for a little minute. I don't think Tyson too old, bro. Can't be doing that shit. Tyson too old. He don't even box like that. He don't even have fights like that. Like real fights. Fuck out of here. Tyson ain't been in a real fight over a decade. Fuck you. Even that Roy Jones shit, that wasn't no fight. Listen, let's just be real. When Roy Jones and Mike Tyson fought, Mike Tyson would have knocked Roy Jones the fuck out. You got knocked out by a light heavyweight. You're talking about a dude, Mike Tyson, with crazy power. Even at his age, he would have beat the shit out of Roy Jones. Stop. Let's be real. Now, listen. Would Roy have a better chance of fighting Mike when he was in his prime and Mike was in his prime? Yeah. But Mike still would have knocked his ass out. Because we come to find out, as great as Roy was, he had no motherfucking chin. Roy had no chin. Let's be real. Roy is great. He's one of all-time greats. I put Roy top 5 great. But Roy Jones Jr. ain't had no motherfucking chin, nigga. And you start fighting up in high weight classes and the shit that he was doing, man, Roy was just getting away with this because he was just faster and slicker than niggas. That's all that was. When he fought Antonio Tarver, he got his ass whipped because of the simple fact that a part of that was because he moved up in weight and came back. But the second fight was that we came to find out that Roy Jones don't have a fucking chin. Wasn't that he wasn't a great boxer. He wasn't like that. We found out that Roy didn't have a chin. So people don't want to talk about that. So when people, I heard Roy talking about, how can I not be one of the all-time greats? No, I got you top 5. I got you top 5, Roy. Maybe top 6. But you ain't one of the, you ain't Muhammad. You ain't Floyd and them. You didn't have no chin, bro. We found out you ain't had no chin. You just, and that's what's scary about Boots. Because Boots got all that same shit that Boots reminds me of a Roy Jones. He's great. Him being young, take a punch here and there, but he dodges a lot of those punches and shit like that. But you get in there with a motherfucker that ain't scared of you and really got a punch with him. We don't know what Boots can do. That's the scary thing about Boots. As talented as Boots is, and that shit is scary of Boots in us. We don't know if Boots can really take a punch. Like, motherfuckers be sitting there and they be talking about, oh, well, Tank ain't fought nobody and shit like that. He ain't fought nobody. Tank been in there with niggas that can hit. It ain't our fault that a lot of y'all underestimated Tank boxing skills and IQ. That got nothing to do with that. That ain't our fault. That ain't Tank's fault. But we done seen Tank get hit by them big punchers like that. We seen him get hit by Ryan, Rolly, and they can hit. Pitbull Cruz, all of them motherfuckers can hit. They ain't no motherfuckers that can't hit. Okay? Even Hector Garcia can hit. His power He got power. Listen, bro. Roy Jones Jr. could never take a real motherfucker that can hit like that. We have never seen Roy really get hit like that. He ducked some shit or whatever because he was more athletic and all that shit. It's like the boot shit. We ain't seen nothing. Like I said, I'm not saying Boots can. I would never say that Boots can beat Terrence Crawford. I would never say that because we haven't seen him get hit by a puncher. And the one thing about Terrence Crawford, what I found out was that it was some fuck shit that I seen with him and Earl shit. But the one thing about Terrence Crawford can punch. Terrence Crawford got power. People be like, "Oh, you put Tank over Terrence Crawford." Terrence Crawford is second. Nigga, I got him second, pound for pound, one of the best in the world. Listen, Terrence Crawford is different. And I know I say, "Oh, he ain't fought nobody," and I still think that. He fought Earl, and I think that he did some fuck shit with that Earl shit, but I'm telling y'all something. This fight get ready to come on with Terrence Crawford, get ready to prove a lot. Is he really like that? Because he get ready, he moving up in weight, and he fucking with a dude that this dude is he's genuinely 150 pounder, but he's genuinely 160, 170 pound when he probably rehydrate. Terrence Crawford probably get up to, he might rehydrate maybe to about 150, 160. Terrence Crawford is not that big of a dude like that. And he's stepping in the ring with a dude. Listen, I don't like the fight because I don't know who the fuck this dude is. But I understand it now. Nigga got a title. And he got blackballed in a way because he didn't get a rematch to Terrence Crawford. I mean, to Earl Spence. And so, nigga, no, we ain't giving you that fight. You got to go over there and do that. So I kind of understand the fight now. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to watch the fight. I'm going to buy the fight. Right? But I wasn't at first. But now I understand more. Like I said, you get more information. You know how shit works. But yeah, I get it now. But it's really Terrence Crawford fight. I mean, it's really Terrence Crawford fault. Nigga, you supposed to give Earl Spencer's rematch. Honestly. Now I can see he thinking this is a test of him at 154. So I can kind of see that. So I'm not mad about it like I was. But, and it's like the same thing. But the thing about Earl, what Earl don't understand, like, Earl, you just came off getting your ass whipped. You want to fight Fandor? Hey, come on, bro. Fuck out of here. You came off of getting your ass whipped, and you want to fight Fandor. This is different if Terrence Crawford wanted to do it. He just came over whooping your ass. So I'm all right with that. Earl? Nah. There's some big fights get ready to come up, y'all. And I'm gonna say this again. People get mad at me for saying it, but I'm gonna say it again. Earl Spence listen, do not be surprised. Number one, this dude is fucking huge. That's number one. Number two, Earl Spence if he do fight Fandor in October or some shit like that, or November, nigga, you done took over you done been out the game for a whole year and a half. I don't give a fuck how much you training, bro. I seen it with Tank. Tank was off. He admitted that he was off for a year. And he's younger than you. And you're sitting there, you gonna take a fucking fight with this type of dude. Man, please. Any younger? Fuck out of here, man. Listen, people. I love Earl. That's my guy. I fuck with him. I don't got Earl winning this fight. This shit is a 60-40 fight. Pandora, whatever his name is, towards him. Earl Spence could get ready to get his ass whipped. And I really genuinely think that. And I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But Earl get ready to get his ass whipped. Earl get ready to get his ass whipped to the point where his ass get ready to retire. You don't go in that type of fight like that, bro. Fuck out of here. I ain't feeling that. I'm not feeling this fight with Earl. If it is supposed to happen, but I'm not feeling this fight. Let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, people, back from quick commercial break. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real. Excuse me. Go to OBF The Real. Cash App and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys could donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channels down there, strolling below the screen, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in the building, people. And if you can, well, now if you can, people, share the videos, man. Keep the movement pushing. But anyway, yeah, man. I don't know about this fight with Earl. I genuinely don't. I don't. Listen, this is a 60-40 fight. And I'm picking Fandor to win this fight because I think this nigga, if he get ready to fight Fandor in like October, November, yeah, that mean that nigga been off for like a year. Like almost 3 to 4 months. Man, no. You didn't, no, come on, man. Earl should have took him like a tune-up fight, probably around June or something. And then got him, and then he should have fight Fandor in October, November, and then, maybe him and the Terrence Crawford shit can happen again, because that's gonna happen again. Terrence Crawford has blackballed himself from the game. Unless Terrence Crawford beat the dog shit, and I mean the dog shit out of this dude that he get ready to fight, because he gonna have a championship, so if he do beat the dude, but he gotta really beat the dog shit out of this dude. Terrence Crawford is not gonna get no big fight outside of Earl Spence. He's not. Honestly, because Canelo is not going to fight him. That's not going to happen after if he beats this dude in about it's about 2 weeks or something like that. He's not beating this dude. I mean, he's not getting no fight with Canelo. Like, really, nobody want to see that shit. If Canelo wound up beating the fuck out of motherfucking Terrence Crawford at 148, nigga. We just seen the Charlo shit. And it's like, nah, man, we not want to see that shit. Nobody want to buy that shit to see that shit. And like I said, it depends off of this performance too. Now, no lie to you. Now, if Terrence Crawford dog walked the shit out of this dude at 154, I mean, yeah, 154, and then you know, but I think if he want that Canelo fight, because I think he can get it, but he got to dog walk the shit out of this dude at 154, and had to rematch Earl Spence. And if he beat Earl Spence and he, you know, do what he do with the Earl Spence at 154, let's just say Earl Spence win this fight with Fandor. I don't think he gonna win, but it is what it is. You never know. Like I said, 60-40. It's 40% that Earl can win that fight. It's 60 that Fandor will win this fight. Listen, whoever he fight after this fight, Canelo got to give him a fight. So if Earl win this fight coming up and he dog walk this motherfucker, he beat the shit out of him. I'm talking about Terrence. I'm sorry. And then Terrence come around and fight whoever wins out of Earl and Fandor, and he beats Fandor or Earl. Oh no, Canelo, you gotta get that fight up. You talking about this shit is big money now. Terrence Crawford is proving that, nigga. Let's do this. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm like that. So, yeah. I still don't like that fight, though. I still think that it's about a 60-40. I'm still taking Canelo. Because I just don't think Terrence Crawford ain't fought at that weight. And Canelo ain't them other niggas. He ain't them other motherfuckers you been fighting, bro. Canelo can crack. So, but like I said, Canelo didn't finish Charlo. So it was like, it's a very good possibility that Terrence can kind of, because he ain't Charlo. You know what I mean? So it's a very possibility. And then, like I said, it's one of those fights that we just don't know. Right? But I would want to see it, but Terrence Crawford got to prove that he can fight at heavier weights. And 154 will prove that to me, because if he fucking destroy this dude that he get ready to fight, and he fight the winner out of Fandor or Earl at that weight, and he do what he do in a spectacular way, then I'm like, all right, Canelo, you gotta give him that fight, bro. But it's still, for me, I'm still gonna pick Canelo, because I just think that he ain't used to 160, 68. And believe it or not, I believe, my honest opinion, Terrence Crawford looked this slow in that Terrence Crawford fight. I mean, in that Earl Spence fight. He looked this slow. Earl Spence looked it weak. And I can break down some shit, but I'm not going to do it, because you step in that ring, it is what it is. I'm not giving Earl no passes for getting his ass whipped. But I know, that's why I said him and Earl fighting at 154. I'm telling y'all. Y'all listen. I picked Fandor to beat Earl Spence, but the only reason I'm saying that is because of how long Earl been off. And he took ass with him from Terrence Crawford. Right? And it's a new weight class. So it's three things. But I won't be shocked that Earl, if he does what he does, if he does the shit that I think that he can do. I won't be shocked about that. But I'm telling y'all, I don't think that Terrence Crawford can beat Earl Spence at 154. But like I said, I gotta see Earl. I gotta see Terrence at this weight class. I really genuinely do. So but from all the information I knew on why Earl lost that fight, I believe Earl would have whipped his ass at 147. But I'm gonna leave it as that. But it is what it is. I give Terrence Crawford the props. He did what he's supposed to do. The crazy part about it, I think Earl gonna have to when if shit to work the way I think it's gonna work, Earl gonna have to come in that motherfucker and be like, all right, nigga, 60-40. If I'm Earl, I want to get my revenge back. I'm gonna tell Terrence, you that side, bro. Even though I did what everything I did, you did everything you did, you beat me, you still A side. Okay, cool. 60-40. You get the 60, I get the 40. Let's do the fight. I think Earl gonna have to do that. Now, this fight, if it do happen the way I think it's gonna happen, the Earl gonna have to like, yo, nigga, you the motherfucker. You the guy. Okay, you beat me. So 60-40. But I don't think the fight may happen because of Terrence. I'm gonna be like, well, I already beat you already, nigga. What do you mean 60-40? Nigga, 70-30. And if I'm Earl, I'm saying, okay, cool. Fine. Fine, nigga. Fine. I give you that 70-30. Cool. If I really think I can beat you. And I know when the last time you fucked me up, nigga, I know all of the shit was going on. Okay, cool. Fine. You want 70-30? Okay, cool. But if I'm Earl, when I come into negotiation, oh, nigga, 60-40. You got 60, I'll take the 40. I'll take less. He say, all right, hold on, nigga. Well, 70-30. Okay, cool. I ain't going no lesser than 70-30. This ain't just about money. It's about legacy. This out for me, if I'm Earl, I'm like, nigga, it's about, nigga, I was kind of handicapped in a way. So, nigga, all right, cool. If I'm Earl, see, these niggas, a lot of these niggas don't think that. They ain't got the right promoters around them. They understand they worth and they wealth. Like, into the game. Like, nigga, you niggas ain't like that. It's like Shakur. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Even though Lomachenko, what I'm hearing, what I know, why Lomachenko is not doing what he's doing, Lomachenko trying to get more money. That's why he turned down the Tank fight, right? But he doesn't understand that. See, my understanding, what I understand from people I know from Tank people, listen, Tank offered Lomachenko $70-30. That was the cut. Lomachenko was like, oh, it's gonna be a big fight. I may can get more than that. Okay, fine. Loma, he wants 60-40. That's fine. And that's the most you're going to get. Anything outside of that, from what I'm hearing from tank people, I know this for a fact. Motherfuckers I know, close to tank and his people. Listen, Loma is not getting no more than, it's not going to be no more than 60-40. Loma, you, listen, I give you that because that's what Ron got. Like, people keep trying to not understand. That's what Ron got. Ron got 60-40. You know what Frank got? You know what Frank got? Y'all don't really understand, do y'all? Frank got 30, 70. And then he made millions off of this fight. Off of the 70-30, he made millions. Now, Loma going to bring a little more, so you offer Loma, I give you extra 10%. 60-40. Okay, cool. Right? But Loma ain't like that. Like, this shit going to be big. Okay, cool. What you going to come back with? Loma, you can't go to Tank and say you want 50-50, or Tank say 55-45. That's not happening. That's not happening, bro. So you gonna have to take around, what you want, an extra couple of millions? What you want? 45, 65? That's okay, that's fine. But you ain't getting no more than that. Not getting no more than that. That's not happening, bro. People don't understand what Ryan got. Ryan got 60-40. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I did the Loma shit fucked up. Hold on. 55-45. Okay, 55-45. That's okay, cool. But that's the farthest that shit gonna go. You're not getting anything lesser than that. Or more than what you're talking about. That's not happening, bro. You're not even a star like that. You're a hype job. You don't even sell like that. By yourself. See, money matters. And I'm gonna tell you, and I know this from a fact, because I know motherfuckers that know Tank, and I know what's going on in a little bit of the negotiation shit. Listen, Loma knows this is his last fight. He knows this. Loma trying to cash out. He trying to cash out on Tank. This is the biggest fight he gonna get. In his mind, he don't really think he can beat Tank. He know this may be the end of his career. He's very doubtful. These are facts. I know this for a fact. Loma don't really listen. Loma don't want to fight a fighter like Tank. So you gotta understand, Loma is fighting a dude like Tank. He's in his prime. People be like, well, Loma ain't got that many fights up in him like that. Listen, I don't give a fuck if Loma was in his prime and Tank was in his prime. when they fight. He's not fucking with Tank. He knows that. And nigga, Tank different. And I keep telling y'all this. Like everybody compare him to Mike and all that other shit. The difference between him and Mike, and I'll be honest about that. And Mike was Mike, nigga. He was that motherfucker. Mike couldn't box and ain't have a real high ring IQ that Tank has. Mike ain't have that ring IQ like that, like Tank got. Mike was just a monster. He had power. That's all they know. That's why Buster Douglas did what he did to him. Like, what the fuck wrong with y'all? And then when he start fighting real high competition, you seen that Mike start getting his ass whipped. And if niggas got chins and shit. Right? Because Mike has special power, nigga. Don't get that shit twisted. But when niggas can kind of take your punches a little bit and can box, oh shit. That's why Mike got in trouble. That's why Mike started losing. Even when he came out that motherfucker, Mike ain't the same. No, nigga. He started fighting high competition. Niggas that can take punches. Niggas that can fight it back a little bit. That punches mean something. That's the difference between him and Tank. Tank can take a punch. He understand that he gonna take a punch. Tank got a chin. I ain't saying Mike ain't had no chin. Mike was overconfident that when he would go in them fights, he like, nigga, give me 3 rounds. I'm gonna knock them niggas out. Tank don't think like that. He's not trained like that. He know his power. Tank know his motherfucking power, nigga. But he doesn't get trained that way. So yes, he a part of Mike. Like, he got Mike's style. But he's not Mike Tyson, nigga. That's why he said, I ain't Mike. I know motherfuckers call me Baby Mike. But nigga, I'm not Baby Mike. He's actually more skilled than Mike Tyson. And motherfuckers sit there and be like, oh, how you say that, Kenny? He is. Mike didn't set up his shots. Mike went in that bitch and tried to he was a bully. I ain't saying Mike ain't had no skills, but Mike wasn't skilled like that. Mike went in that bitch because he'll tell you he was scared when he came in that motherfucker. Tank ain't scared. He questions, he's a little, what Tank say? He said, I was very worried about about Ryan Garcia, because of his power. People say that, was like, oh, Tank was scared. No, nigga, that meant that he understand boxing. You don't go in a fight and act like a motherfucker can't hurt you. When Mike Tyson used to go in fights, bro. Yeah, he said, like he said, he walked down scared. But that motherfucker thought, if I hit this motherfucker what I hit him with, that's it. I ain't got to worry about nothing else. Because once I hit him, and I'm already got him scared, but he's scared too. But it's different. It's a difference. Tank ain't scared of niggas. He just said, hey man, I was very worried about his power. And I worked on it. They ain't work on, nigga, listen. His trainer, God rest his soul, I forgot his name. That motherfucker wasn't working on. He just looked at Mike Tyson. He seen the power he had, and he just, hey, go in there and do that. You can watch Mike. Mike ain't skilled as Tank Davis. He's never been. Sorry. I want y'all to understand that. Mike is a great fighter. Top 10, one of the greats. But he ain't no top 5 great. He ain't got no fucking skills. Mike ain't had no skills. Motherfuckers, Mike was only trying to go in there and knock niggas out. His trainer wasn't training him like, oh nigga, you gotta have some fighting skills. You gotta have some boxing skills. That's not what his trainer was doing. Or any of his trainers. They looked at Mike as a knockout artist. And a lot of y'all get caught up in the Tank shit. Well, Tank just a knockout artist. Okay, cool. And come to find out, Tank set your ass up to knock you out. You keep forgetting that this dude got boxing skills. He got a ring IQ. Tyson never had a ring IQ. Let's just be real. He was a knockout artist. That's all he was. He ain't no motherfucking ring IQ as Tank. Stop it. Mike Tyson had no ring IQ. That motherfucker, nigga, I grew up in the era of Mike Tyson. I'm telling you, he had no ring IQ. I'm not saying that Mike Tyson didn't understand boxing. I'm not saying that, but he ain't have the ring IQ like that, nigga. That nigga, he told you I was scared when I went in the ring. He wasn't even really that confident. But when he got in there, he had no choice but to fight. That's not how Tank goes in the ring, nigga. Tank don't go in the ring scared. He's very aware of what's going on, but he ain't scared. He wasn't scared of Brian Garcia, nigga. But he understood that nigga be aware that this nigga can punch. When Tyson went in the ring, let's just say Tyson went down, he said he was scared. Okay, fine. But was Tyson really thought about what this dude can do to him? He didn't. He was just scared that a motherfucker can hurt him. He didn't think about the science of boxing. Mike Tyson, listen, love Mike. No disrespect to him. Mike wasn't a skilled boxer. He just wasn't. He really genuinely was. He wasn't a high IQ boxer. He just wasn't. And everybody try to sit there and act like he is. He was not. Think about after that nigga got knocked out. He couldn't get trained any other way to be who he is. You look at Tank. Tank a knockout artist. We all know that. But we know that Tank set his shit up. And niggas know now they starting to respect Tank. Oh, nigga, he box. He set shit up. Tyson didn't set shit up. Tyson just was a brawler, bro. He just used to knock niggas out. That's what he did. He wasn't very intelligent. He wasn't a very intelligent boxer. That's all I'm saying. Not knocking the skill level or nothing like that, but Tyson was not a skilled boxer. He was not. Tyson just played mental games, just like Tank does. But the difference is that Tank is skilled. He got skills to back it up. Tyson didn't have no skills. He had no boxing skills. He was a knockout artist. Like, motherfuckers don't be realizing that shit. And I'll be real. I ain't gonna disrespect Tyson like that, but Tyson ain't had no motherfucking skills like that. You seen it. You seen he had no skills. No boxing skills. He had no boxing skills. He was a knockout artist. That's all he was. He ain't like motherfuckers trying to. Oh, well, Tank is like the dude, Mike Tyson. No, he not. They got similarities, but they're not the same as Tank is a boxer. He got skills. He got a ring IQ. Tank's ain't. Listen, no disrespect to Tyson, nigga. Like, Tyson was Tyson, nigga. Don't get that shit twisted. Tyson ain't had no ring IQ. He had none of that. I'm sorry to tell y'all that, but he had no ring IQ. Had none of that. That nigga was a brawler. He got trained that way. That's all he was. That's all Mike was. A brawler. A motherfucker, a knockout artist. That's all he was. He wasn't no boxer. He had some skills. Nobody's saying he had no skills, but his skills wasn't elite like that. He wasn't elite like that. Tyson was not elite like that, bro. Stop it. And you wanna, nigga, he ain't on Tank level with elite skills. Hell no. Tank is better than him. Elite skills? He's better than motherfucking Tyson. And don't get this shit twisted. I'm not disrespecting Tyson, nigga. Tyson, Hall of Famer. A legend. Nobody taking away from Tyson, nigga. I never disrespect Tyson like that. But he's not Tank. I'm sorry. He's not Tank. Stop trying to compare Tank to him. He's not Tank. Tank is not that. Listen, he is not. Tyson is not Tank. He does not have boxing skills like Tank. He doesn't. We see it all the time. And I know everybody looked at the Frank Martin shit, how he walked Frank Martin down. That was strategy. That was boxing skills. That was him listening to his corner like, this is what you got to do with this nigga. This is what he going to do. Tyson ain't listening to that shit. Tyson, I was in the 90s. I watched Tyson, nigga. Tyson would go in that motherfucker. He would intimidate them just like Tank would do. Intimidate them niggas at the press conference. And them niggas be so scared. And they get in that motherfucker and they so scared. And Tank gonna fuck them up. But when Mike Tyson ran the motherfucker that wasn't scared of him and would hit them back and stand there with them, Tyson ain't know how to handle that. These are facts. But when Tank get in that motherfucker with niggas that hit like that, and that's like that, that can hit. Oh, nigga, he got boxing skills. His IQ is high. He ain't got to just, I'm worrying about my power skills. Just because he knocked them niggas out, they had a plan. Coach Kenny, Coach Calvin, they had a plan. Tank, IQ, right high. It's like, oh, he just knocked niggas out. Nigga, it was a plan of why he knocked a Frank Martin out. You understand what I'm saying? Please stop. Tank been in, I keep telling y'all about Tank. He been in there with brawlers. He been in there with motherfuckers that can punch and that's brawlers that get like that. He been around all that shit. Now you see him in there with a slick boxer and he hunt that nigga. He hunt Frank. He hunted Frank Martin the fuck down. I'm hunting you down, nigga. What's up, Frank? All right. You bigger than me, but you running from me, nigga? You can't stand the ring? What's your power? You think Tank peoples don't know this shit? You think Tank don't know that? You think about all his fights. In his last 5 fights. You think this nigga don't know this shit? These niggas are sitting here. Frank Martin, boxer. He ain't never been there with slick boxer. Frank is bigger than him, stronger than him. Why didn't Frank hunt him down? Y'all niggas don't understand the science of boxing, man. Frank didn't walk him down. You bigger, you more skilled, supposedly, right? You got more boxing skills than Tank. He ain't walk Tank down. You know why he ain't walk him down? Because that power real. You can't walk Tank down, nigga. Pitbull Cruz, he did what he did. Tank outboxed him. I told y'all, if Tank didn't break his hand, he would have knocked Pitbull Cruz. I just watched that fight again. He would have knocked Pitbull Cruz the fuck out. Pitbull Cruz was getting tired. Tank was hitting him with some shit. But if Tank didn't hurt his hand, he would have knocked out Pitbull Cruz. And let me just say this about Pitbull Cruz. He fight Pitbull Cruz now. And you gotta say, Pitbull Cruz is one of those fighters that got away from Tank. Like, he was a dude that nobody expected him to be who he was. Right? And Tank, I don't think Tank took him softly, but I think that Tank ain't think he was really like that. And styles make fights, and sometimes motherfuckers step up to competition. I think that's what Pitbull Cruz did. I'm going to tell you something. I watched Pitbull Cruz for the last couple of years. You don't think Tank will figure this nigga out and knock his ass out? You've been on Tank for years. You've been watching him. And you don't think, we've been watching Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz has been the same fighter. You don't think Tank will fuck him up and knock his ass out? I watched the fight. He almost knocked his ass out. He almost knocked Pitbull Cruz the fuck out. If he didn't fuck his hand up, he would have knocked Pitbull Cruz out. That bitch was getting tired. He was getting tired. Fuck are y'all talking about? I even watched him in the Rolly shit. You know what happened in that shit? None of them niggas are built for the late shit. I watch Pitbull Cruz. Listen. Only way that Tank can, that's why Tank say I ain't gonna fight him no more. Tank probably fight him again. But the only way Tank can fight him, that he's comfortable at the weight, is at 140. I tell Tank fight him at 140. Pitbull Cruz looks slow. He looked even slower than when he was at 135. Tank gonna knock his ass out. He gonna wear that nigga out. He ain't even built like that. Listen. All right, man. If Pitbull Cruz get in there with somebody that's a slick fighter that got some power, he gonna get knocked out. I'm telling you at 140. I'm telling y'all that. I'm dead serious about that. Shit, if Tank fight him next, Tank will fuck Pitbull Cruz up right now. He ain't got no fucking speed. He have no motherfucking like credibility of like he can get busy like that. He can't. That motherfucker looked slow against Rolly. It was two slow niggas fighting at 140. Tank ain't look slow at 140. You remember when Tank fought at 140? Tank just said I just didn't feel right at 140. I want my weight. I get that. And the motherfucker's a little bigger. I get that. That was his thing. But Tank wasn't slow. He ain't look slow. The fuck are y'all talking about? Pitbull Cruz looked slow fighting Rolly. He did what he did to Rolly because them niggas look slow. Because they slow niggas. They ain't got no boxing skills. Pitbull Cruz, no boxing skills. Rolly Romero, no boxing skills. What the fuck are y'all talking about? And let me tell you something. When you fight Tank, you ain't going nothing over 10 pounds. You're going to fight at the weight class, bitch. You are going to do the weight class. I don't give a fuck who you is. He the money man. You going, Pitbull Cruz ain't going to be. He blew up like that motherfucker looks slow. Pitbull Cruz looks slow. Yeah, you beat Rolly. Rolly ain't nobody. Tank already fucked him up. Knocked his ass out with one punch. You had to keep hitting him with multiple punches, and then the referee stepped in. No, Tank knocked his ass out. Yeah, he got up, but referee was like, "Oh no, you ain't even right." Hit him with one punch. Fuck you talking about, Pitbull Cruz? And listen, Pitbull Cruz got a fucking chin and he got defense. I give him props, but he looked slow. You think that that's what I seen when he fought Rolly? As slow as he looked, he can beat Tank? Hell no. Fuck no. I'm gonna tell y'all something that y'all may not want to hear. If Shakur moved up to fight anybody at 140 that got power, Shakur might get knocked out. He may get knocked out. Shakur ain't got no motherfucking chin like that, bro. And like I said, you fucking with them niggas at 140 like that, yo, they at 140 for a reason. Because they gonna rehydrate to a certain level. Even when Tank put a rehydration clause in it. Them niggas still rehydrated. Like, people act like, oh, Ryan was drained. Nigga, Ryan still rehydrated to about 150. 155. Fuck is you talking about? That is in the 150 shit. If you still weight drain, you at 135 and you still rehydrate to 150, 155, and you still weight drained, then nigga, you don't supposed to be at that weight. Motherfuckers talking about that shit about Frank Mudd. Nigga, you don't supposed to be at that weight. You don't supposed to be at that weight, bro. Them niggas is weight bullying. Nigga, you know you out that shit. That's why Earl Smith got his ass whipped. He ain't supposed to be in no 147 fighting Terrence Crawford, nigga. But I get it. You know, you try to do the whole shit, whatever. Undisputed, I get that. But you know, Earl Smith was not supposed to be at 147, nigga. See, when you talk about a nigga like when it come from the camp of Tank Davis, they tell you that nigga, he a small nigga. Cause real shit, he's small, he a small nigga. And he coming that motherfucking bitch in the weigh-in 133. He's under the weight. So when niggas talking about he fought San Luis Cruz or whatever, he was weight bully. How? How? Fuck out of here. Tank can make 130 now. He not a big dude like that. All the niggas you want to fight, 140. Them niggas, they say, 140 there. But you got to understand, these niggas going to rehydrate to about 150, 160, 160, 175 without no rehydration clause. Because they don't supposed to be in that motherfucking weight class. And you niggas sitting there, oh yeah. All you want is Tank to lose, man. But not think reality. These niggas are rehydrating to fucking 160, 150 something. But you at a 135 shit. But after the 135, nigga, you rehydrate all the way to 150, 160. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? You're a middleweight coming into a 135 shit. Everybody acting like that shit don't mean nothing. It does. Goofy ass motherfuckers. It matters. Let's go to a quick commercial break, people. We'll be right back. All right, people, we're back from a quick commercial break. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real, Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate it. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel. It's down there scrolling below the screen, people. Man, make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building. And people, listen, share the videos, man. Keep the movement pushing. But I'm going to get out of here with this. I don't know. I ain't going to say I don't know. I do know this. Loma decided that he don't want to fight Tank. Because, you know, I'm trying to throw the moral shit out. Right? Like, I don't, you know, I got some moral shit that I want to deal with. I'm not focused and all that other shit. And that's okay. It's a respectful. But I know motherfuckers that fuck with Tank like that. And they said Loma is very, very scared of Tank. Because Tank is in his prime. And Tank is like that. And how he looked off of being rusty, Loma's scared of that. And it ain't about the people that's around him. Loma's scared. He's scared. He don't really want this fight with Tank. Not right now. Now this shit was maybe about 4 or 5 years ago or some shit like that. Then maybe yeah, Loma will want it. But buying Tank being in his prime, right now, Tank is in his prime. As a boxer, he's in his prime. Loma like, nigga, I'm at the end of my shit. I don't really know this is a good idea. So, Loma, from what I'm hearing, Loma is saying, I'm not taking this fight. The offer is, from what I'm understanding, the offer is that what Tank offered him was 60-40. Almost the same shit that he gave Ryan. But Loma is like, no, that's not enough for him. And that's why Loma's not taking this fight. Yes, is Loma a little afraid? Yes, about this shit. But Loma's not taking this fight because he wants some more money. Nigga, he's very, very scared and uncomfortable that he really know that Tank is going to most likely knock his ass out. So he's like, yo, that 60-40 is not enough for me. It's about the money. It's about the, I am kind of, I'm taking a big risk. Loma like, yo, I'm taking a very big risk. This dude is in his prime, and he's like that. Now, like, he got skills. Like, when Loma wanted to fight Tank back in the day, he knew Tank didn't have skills. So that's why he wanted to fight him. But now, right now, Loma don't want to fight him right now without cashing the fuck out. This shit is about money. It ain't got nothing to do about, I don't think Loma totally scared of Tank. No, I ain't gonna say that. But he's scared. He know he can't beat Tank. I ain't gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. He think he can beat Tank, but it's a bit possibility, a part of how he think, that he can fucking get his ass knocked the fuck out. Like all Tank people that fought him. He think he gonna be on there. And it's about his legacy too. So he like, yo, nah, fuck that. I gotta get way more money. You gotta give me more than 60-40. That is where Loma is. It ain't about Loma talking about why I ain't. That's just PR shit. Loma saying, hey, nigga, you gotta give me a little more than that, man. I know it's a big payday, but I want a little more. He's negotiating now. Loma just negotiating. Now, if the fight doesn't happen, it's because Tank said, nigga, I'm not giving you more than what I offered you. That's the only reason that this fight won't happen. Right? But if Tank say, all right, nigga, I give it to you. But that's up to Tank. All right, you asked for it, I'm giving you that. Okay, cool. But if Tank, it's not Tank's fault or anything like that, but if Tank say, nah, fuck that, I'm not giving you that, it ain't Tank's fault. Because Loma is going to make way more money than he would ever make. But in this situation, I can see why Loma like, hey, man, let me fight for a little bit more money, though. Because, nigga, he ain't scared, but he knows. Like I told you about Frank, told you about Ryan, I told you about Rolly, Hector Garcia. Dumb niggas, they knew they had a thought name. They can't beat Tank. They had this thought process. And they ain't no different with Loma. And Loma knows this is his last shit. This is his last shit. Loma ain't gonna do nothing after this. You fight Tank, you done. See, it's not like Frank Martin and the rest of them niggas that can progress and Loma's old. So Loma, like, I'm trying to get more money in it. I know I'm gonna receive more money, but I'm trying to push that shit more to get way more money. So like people like acting like Loma's totally scared. He's not scared. He's just like, yo, nigga, it's a very possibility I can't win this shit. So I'm trying to get the most money I can get out of it. It's just about money. That's all it is. You hearing the shit or what you hearing? It's about money. That's all it is. And I know this for a fact, because I know people that's close to Tank. So I'm just telling y'all. That's all it's about. Listen, the fight can happen, but from what I'm hearing, it's up to Tank. Tank saying, hey, all right, I'm going to give you that. It's up to Tank. Nobody makes those decisions but Tank. Tank like, oh, nah, fuck that shit. I'm not getting that nigga this. Like, if Tank say, fuck that shit, it is what it is. Then I can't be mad at Tank. And Tank is the A side. And nigga, it's not like Tank don't have other options out of Lomachenko. So it's like, nigga, he can go fight Shakur right out of this. Nigga, he don't need you. It's a bigger fight. But he can go fight somebody that's still established, but may not be big as you, but it's still gonna bring some money. You get what I mean? And I think it might actually be bigger because of way Shakur's be talking. So y'all just gotta understand that. Y'all gotta stop that shit, man. This fight is not happening because Lomachenko want more money. It's not like he's scared. I don't think he's scared. I understand this is his last shit. He can't do nothing else after this. Nigga, this is the big fight. This is that motherfucking shit right now. And what them niggas gonna do? Like after this shit. Like Tank is the only one. If Tank lose, nigga, he got a rematch clause in that. Anybody fight Tank, you know you got a rematch clause in there, right? So it ain't nothing like that. Like you motherfuckers ain't got no rematch clause. So a lot of them, you gotta understand about a lot of them fighters. When you fighting the A side, you don't have no rematch clause. You get what I mean? If Tank beat you or whip your ass, you ain't got no rematch clause. Why y'all think that what's the name ain't got no haven't received his rematch that he wanted Pitbull Cruz? Why y'all think that? Because Tank is Tank, nigga. You ain't getting no rematch clause. If Tank want to fight you, he'll fight you. They don't gotta fight that nigga. I don't give a fuck if he's the number one contender. Tank can just slide him. If he's number one contender or mandatory, Tank can slide him money. That's how this shit go. So people be talking gangster, but they ain't really like that. But it's all good. Like I said, the reason this fight is not happening right now, the talks or whatever, right? Is because Loma want more money. That's what it is. And like I said, at this point, cause I know people from Tank. Shit. The reason that it's in a standstill, cause Tank like, is it really worth it? So Tank is he thinking, and he talking to Leonard B and everybody else, is it really worth it like that? You know what I mean? So it's just a conversation. But the talks ain't over. It's just that Loma was Loma push some business shit, and he right for doing it. But it's not like that. It's not like that. The fight won't happen. It's just right now. It's up to Tank. If Tank want to give him that, what he's asking for, because he's asking for, it's 60-40 at this point, right? It's up to Tank to be like, hey, I give you 55-45. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's up to Tank to do that. It's like now at this point, and Loma's, he not wrong about his people. They not wrong with doing it. I don't think they scared. I just think that Loma like, yo, this shit can end my career. This is my biggest payday ever. I want to get everything I can get out of it. So I'm going to push the narrative. I'm going to push it. And so that's all this is. You know what I mean? But like I said, I know some of the people that's close to Tank, and it's not, it's up to Tank. If Tank is willing to give him the money. You know what I mean? It's up to Tank. And I ain't gonna say Tank's scared or nothing like that, nigga. Like, it's about this paper. So Tank might be like, man, fuck that. It ain't worth that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like right now. Like I genuinely don't know what Tank is thinking. Like how Tank gonna carry this shit. Cause Tank might say, fuck it. Get him the money. Tank may say, hey, I'm not getting that nigga. It's 60-40, nigga. That's what it is. And understand that Tank don't have to fight Lomachenko. He doesn't have to. But, you know, at the end of the day, nigga, don't act like Tank only gotta fight you. And that's the thing. I think that's where he fucking up at. Hey, nigga, Tank don't need to fight you. He got other options out there. Don't get that shit twisted. Loma's a payday, but Tank can do a payday. Like you keep acting like he the face of boxing, nigga. He don't need you. Like, but that's how Loma looking at it a little bit, and Loma trying to cash out. That's all I'm saying. Loma is trying to cash out, and it's up to Tank to let him cash out. And is it worth it to Tank that let him cash out? Because if it's not for Tank like fuck that shit though. And I ain't mad at Tank. Ain't they scared of Loma? Loma the one did this shit. Cause nigga, if I'm giving you 60-40, nigga, that's enough. Loma don't sell like that, nigga. Let's be real. Loma do not sell. Over at ESPN and Bob Aaron, they can sit there and like Loma's like that motherfucker, put him at pound for pound. You can do all that shit all you want, but that doesn't mean that he sell. You put him at pound for pound because you're trying to make it seem like he sell. He doesn't. He ain't doing Tank Davis number. Even Bob Aaron knows that. The fuck are you talking about? But I'm not mad at I'm not mad at them. Do Tank really give fuck more about the money, or he want that legacy fight? So I understand what they doing. That's up to Tank. Even for me, I can't say, yo, Tank, you should do this and not do that. Nigga, that's up to Tank. That's up to little bro. And I love little bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I fuck with little bro like that, but I can't tell little bro to do that. I know people that know little bro. I can't tell push that shit. No, nigga. That's Tank, nigga. Like I told you, he got 6 fights left. 6. Actually, no, 5. I'm sorry, he got 5 left. He got 5 fights left. He just beat Frank, and nigga, he got 5 left. He not. Listen. Tank do what the fuck Tank do, man. Tank on that level where, nigga, I can say what I want to say about it, or what I want to say he gonna do what he do. Tank does what the fuck he gonna do. Tank the boss. You ever hear Coach Kenny and all that? Nigga, Tank does what he wanna do. He gonna do what he wanna do. Nigga, he in that driver's seat. I want Tank to do a lot of shit, but that don't mean that he gonna do that. Nigga, and he got the right to do what he gonna do. It's about that paper first. It come up the inspiration of Floyd Mayweather, nigga. Paper. It's about that paper first. And nigga, the one thing niggas not understand, niggas talking about, oh, Tank just only care about money. Well, Tank only can care about money. You know why? Because every time he bring out the stars, that's number one. He bring out all the stars. Nigga, this nigga brung out Madonna. Name a boxer that does that. Right now. They bring out Madonna. Because the niggas sell out, do they bring out Madonna? No, they don't. Stop. We not doing that. We not going to play these games like these niggas on the same level as Tank. They're not. You can sell out your little home arena. Tank is from Baltimore. See, this is what you niggas don't understand. Tank from Baltimore. No, don't get it twisted. If Tank want to come to Baltimore and sell that bitch out, he can. Tank sells out outside of where the fuck he from. You keep forgetting that. Tank sell out. He ain't even from these states. He from Baltimore. But he sell out in these other different states. But niggas sitting there talking about, oh, he in the face of boxing. He ain't selling like that. Shakur, yeah, you gonna sell in your state, nigga. Remember Shakur was just up there in Vegas? He sold in Vegas, ain't sell shit. He ain't from Vegas, nigga. And sold nothing. The fuck out of here. You remember Ryan Garcia and what's the nigga name? Devin Haney. They was in New York at the Barclays Center. Did they sell out? Did they do more than Tank did of selling out? They put the numbers up? No, they didn't. Stop it. Tank did the highest bid that ever sold out that arena. What they mean by that is he sold more than any motherfucker. Even the Brooklyn Nets, they didn't sell out what Tank did. That's what happened, niggas. Stop acting like you niggas are on Tank level. You're not. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Shakur, nigga, stop it. You're not on his level. You don't sell out. You can sell out your little arena in Jersey or whatever, nigga. That's not the. You think Tank can't come to Jersey and sell out Jersey more than you can? Are you serious? He can sell out that same arena that you went to and probably do bigger. What I know for a fact, way bigger. And you acting like he can't do that. Nigga, stop it. See, you niggas got a problem when you think you bigger than what you are. You ain't bigger than Tank. That is what it is. When you remember when Floyd Mayweather was Floyd Mayweather, nigga? It was Floyd, nigga. None of you niggas was bigger than him. None of them niggas that wanted to fight Floyd, they wasn't bigger than him, nigga. They had to accept what Floyd gave them. It's the same shit with Tank. Nigga, accept it. But I get what what's the name just did. I get what he just did. But you're not gonna never come close to being half. Lomachenko. You don't sell like that. You ain't even like that, nigga. Yeah, they hype you up acting like you like that, but you don't sell. You ain't Tank Davis. Not in America, you're not. Yeah, you bring your little shit. That's cool. Outside of the country, motherfuckers make, you know. But hey, but you notice what you don't understand is that you know that why they even fucking with you because they just want to see Tank lose. It ain't really about you. It's about Tank. They want to see Tank lose. People outside of the country, people that even in your fan base, they don't think that you really can beat Tank. They're just hoping that you can beat Tank. That's the difference. You motherfuckers, you don't understand boxing. You don't understand what the fuck is going on. Tank is Tank, nigga. You can keep trying to pretend that Tank ain't who the fuck he is. Tank is the face of boxing. Nobody gives a fuck about Canelo, nigga. Nobody cares. Canelo just big as he is. It's good. But he ain't Tank. He's not the face of boxing, nigga. When Tank come out, niggas talking about Tank. Ain't nobody talking about no motherfucking Canelo. Who Canelo fighting? Nobody gives a fuck about that shit like that. Nobody. I'm not saying nobody cares, but ain't nobody really like, oh nigga, we gotta go spend our money on Canelo to go fight Canelo. Nobody. He got his core base, and it is what it is. It's like a Trump shit. You got your core base, nigga. It is what it is. Okay, cool. But you ain't Tank. You ain't Tank Davis. That dude is the face of fucking boxing. And you know what make Tank the way he is? Tank don't speak. He don't act like he's this and that. When Tank come out, he go fight, nigga. That's different. When Tank come out, everybody like, oh, Tank back out. You don't get to see Tank like that. He the face of boxing. That nigga ain't the face of boxing. Nobody gives a fuck about if. First of all, niggas still mad that he ain't fighting Benavidez. Nobody give a fuck about his shit. These are facts. Nobody give a fuck about Canelo like that. Nigga, you ain't fighting Benavidez. Now you get ready to fight some nigga we don't even give a fuck about. I'm not watching that fucking fight. Like, nigga, you fight. Who are you fighting? Like, please stop. Niggas keep talking about, oh, Tank ain't fighting nobody. Nigga, Tank is fighting them dudes. He fighting undisputed niggas. I told y'all, what's gonna stop all y'all hate is when he fights Shakur. That's real talk. And they ain't even know. I'm not saying ain't no money there, but don't be surprised that that money ain't like that. Especially the pay-per-views. Don't be surprised that shit ain't that big. That's all I'm saying. But it might be. Because you got to build that fight. Right? But telling motherfuckers like, yo, y'all wanting to fight Shakur. I'm telling y'all, it may not go the way y'all think it's going to go. Tank is a different nigga. Shakur is a different nigga. He good. He good. But he ain't Tank. He is not Tank. Nowhere. He's nowhere compared to Tank. He can't even punch like that. He got enough power to maybe keep Tank off him a little bit. But if Tank catch him, that shit is a wrap. Let's move on, man. I'm out of here, man. I just wanted to say that shit, man. You motherfuckers keep talking about this dude, Shakur. He's not like that, bro. A lot of them niggas ain't like that. They are not like that. Them niggas can't take punches. They ain't been, listen. They ain't even been in the ring with a nigga like Tank. You niggas keep underestimating Tank. Oh, Tank ain't been in the ring with a slick boxer. And then he get in there with Frank. Oh, Frank ain't that guy type of guy. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Shakur ain't been in no bed nowhere close to Tank. Nowhere. Them niggas don't hit hard as Tank. That's special power, nigga. Do you understand special power when a nigga can hit you and that shit stun the fuck out of you? Like, yo, do you understand what Tank does to niggas? He hits you. Right? For a couple of rounds, you be like, all right, I take that nigga punch. I can take it, nigga. But then that nigga set you up, that hit you with a punch and knock your ass out. You keep thinking Tank, oh, he's just gonna hit you with that one hit a quitter. Yeah, he got power like that. You can keep forgetting that this nigga is a true boxer. His coaches is like that, nigga. They don't prepare him to knock niggas out. You know what they prepare him to do? We prepare Tank to punish niggas. So that comes with, they prepare Tank to box and skills. And then when he knock niggas out, they be like, all right, we expect that from Tank. No, you didn't, you bitch ass niggas, because you don't know nothing about boxing. You try to act like Tank is just this knockout artist. So you don't know nothing about boxing. That's why Shakur said out of his mouth, he said, they keep underestimating Tank boxing. He knows that. I give Shakur that props. Shakur don't, listen. Shakur is a great boxer. I'm not going to knock Shorty. Listen. It's one thing is sparring Tank. It's sparring. It's another thing when you fight that dude with no sparring, no headgear. Gloves is not the same. It's a difference fucking with that dude. You feel me? That's a different nigga. Tank a different nigga, man. That nigga is different. And listen, niggas might think I'm being biased because I'm a Baltimore nigga. Right? Tell you something about Baltimore niggas. It was some shit I heard, right? And niggas was watching some shit. Niggas said, oh, it's a different from Baltimore. It's a different from niggas from West Baltimore and Baltimore niggas. West Baltimore niggas and East Side Baltimore niggas. When I heard that from my niggas that's from my city. I thought I would be mad about it, but I wasn't. Because it's the truth. You feel me? But I tell you the one thing about East Side and West Side Baltimore niggas. We got grind in us. We got dog in us. We got dog. Even though he said, oh, niggas from West, nigga, we more loyal and we fuck with each other more. And we ride with each other and shit like that. He was saying shit like that. He saying, well, them niggas from East Baltimore, them niggas is grimy. I told y'all that about that. About East Baltimore niggas. I told y'all where I'm from. Oh, we grimy. Ain't too many niggas from my city on my side of the town. I say on my side of the town that's really got love and you're really about that, nigga. That's why I tell y'all, listen, that's why I tell y'all this. That's why I tell y'all all the time, man, like, man, niggas don't really truly genuinely understand. Like, niggas ain't like us. Like, East Baltimore niggas, we different. Niggas over here will kill you over bullshit. Niggas will slime you out. We grimy as shit. I said that. I always say that. You know what I mean? I'm a Baltimore nigga. I'm an East Baltimore nigga. Nigga, my shit real. So when I be genuine about what I say, I mean that shit because I know real grimy niggas. I know niggas that's really about that shit. West Baltimore niggas, I was watching some shit, nigga, West Baltimore, they say, that's the difference. They said, all the niggas over East Baltimore, they grimy as shit. But over here, nigga, we lord. And they wasn't lying. He wasn't lying about it. Real talk, he wasn't lying. But understand, when you talk about Baltimore niggas that get busy like that, we don't give a fuck. So it's the East Baltimore niggas, we don't give a fuck. Nigga will hurt anybody. Or East Baltimore, we hurt anybody. And you know why we had to be that type of way? Because these niggas think the way they think about us. You know why that? Because niggas over West Baltimore, the one thing about them that we know about, I'm an East Baltimore nigga. You know why we feel or see the shit that we see with them or West Baltimore? The West Baltimore niggas come off as us and they think they better than us. And so, nigga, we like, y'all niggas think y'all better than us, nigga? And fuck that, nigga. We go even harder. Fuck us up. That's right, nigga. What up? So we thinking we gotta be more tougher than them. That's why we do more fuck shit than niggas over East do it. I mean, over West does it. That's just facts. I don't lie about that shit, bro. I don't lie about my city. My city is what they are. Niggas that's East and West niggas, we are totally different niggas. But don't ever get that shit twisted, nigga. We gotta ride with each other, we'll ride. Honestly. Some out of town motherfuckers, we'll ride. But believe it or not, West Baltimore niggas try to get East Baltimore niggas to understand more about out of town niggas. They're about money. They're just about money. That's just what they are. Like, East Baltimore niggas, we just more loyal. In that way of like, nigga, fuck that shit. Especially out of town niggas. We don't give a fuck about out of town niggas like that. Or East Baltimore like that. We don't. We really don't. Nigga, you cross that line with us, nigga, we hurt you. But West Baltimore niggas, they different. They about money. I always told y'all about West Baltimore niggas. Nigga, I know that. Them niggas is about money. They ain't about that shit I'm on. Like, even still to this day, like how I am, West Baltimore niggas is way different from me. Still to this day. And I'm a good dude, but them niggas is way different from me. Them niggas speak and I speak. It's very different. Right? Real talk. And I got love for West Baltimore niggas. I love my whole city. You know what I mean? So it's just different from me. Yeah. So shout out to the niggas. That shit weird. I'm good. I'm out, man. Shout out to the niggas, man. Shout out to the niggas in my city. Cause that shit, when I heard that shit, the nigga was like, yo, I was watching some shit, right, on YouTube and shit. And nigga was like, yo, he was like, yo, he asked the nigga, he was like, the nigga from West Baltimore. The nigga said, yo, what's the difference from a West Baltimore nigga and the East Baltimore nigga? And that nigga said that shit. I was like, he right. He ain't lying. I couldn't even get mad about it. Like, I felt a certain type of way about it, but I wasn't mad about it. Because he was right. Nigga, he said East Baltimore niggas is more grimy. He ain't lying. He not lying about that. I'm from East Baltimore, so I know. Niggas more grimy where I come from. He said, oh, a nigga will kill his man, and his man doing good. He wasn't lying. That's East Baltimore shit. He ain't lying. Yeah, a East Baltimore nigga will kill his man doing good. Nigga, it's almost like what he was saying was like, niggas that's from East Baltimore, we hate a little bit. We hate a little more than they do. You know what I mean? Over West, them niggas, they stick together. They make that money. They get that money. They about money. You know, he wasn't lying about that shit. I was watching that shit. I was like, yo, he ain't lying. You know what I mean? And I'm a East Baltimore nigga. So I know what he's saying is truthful. You get what I mean? I'm from the motherfucking side. But he ain't lying. So shout out to the nigga, man. Like, and he died. Like, he passed away, he died in the streets and shit. And he wants to still be a street nigga. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'll put the link out to y'all. He died. He wound up dying, bro. They wound up killing him in Baltimore. You know what I mean? I keep telling niggas, like, y'all niggas keep trying to pretend y'all street niggas and you not. Like, let that shit go, man, being street nigga. Nigga, but I know East Baltimore, West Baltimore. I know street shit. But I don't have to pretend that like I'm still a part of that shit. Fuck out of here with that shit. Nigga. I don't have to do that. But he said that shit. That shit was real. That he was saying it. I was like, oh, the nigga was right. Like, East Baltimore niggas and West Baltimore niggas, we are very different. But the only thing about Baltimore niggas, ain't no nigga outside of us gonna come and try to punk us. That ain't happening. We will, nigga, we will put our pride to the side and all that gangster shit to the side. We won't let no motherfucker. I ain't gonna say that. Because I know West Coast niggas will do. I mean, what West Side niggas will do that. They let New York niggas come in. We ain't let that shit in East Baltimore. They let niggas from New York and shit like that come in. We didn't really allow that shit, nigga. You was a threat to us. You know what I mean? You ain't from the city. We just territorial like that. So, yeah. That nigga, them niggas, they weren't like that to us. We ain't give a fuck about no New York nigga or nigga outside of town and shit. When you come in, listen, a lot of them niggas from out of town, they talk about Baltimore niggas, they talk about West Side niggas. They don't really talk about East Side niggas because they know better. Like, you come over this bitch, nigga, we kill you. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit where you from. And we go on about that. But West Side niggas, they was about money. That's about making money and shit like that. And I'm not saying we was right. I'm just saying, like, yo, we fucked up a lot of money over East Baltimore with out of town niggas. We just was different niggas. We ain't let shit happen. And West Side niggas understood that. They was like, yo, these niggas on East Baltimore is tripping. These niggas wildin', nigga. We about money. Fuck you doing? That shit happened, bro. It's like that. Even still to this day, it's still the same. East Side Baltimore niggas are a little crazy. We're a little off. You know what I mean? West Side niggas, they about that money. And you can't knock them niggas from being about that money, but them niggas still clap your ass. Don't get that shit twisted about West Baltimore niggas. They'll clap your ass. But on our part, nigga, we don't even give a fuck about the money. We just, nigga, we care about the respect more than we care about money. If that makes sense. Nigga, you can't disrespect us. You can't talk that shit to us. You know what I mean? And we arrogant niggas. He said some shit. He said, oh, them niggas is dirty over East. He ain't lying. Niggas over East a little dirty. We dirty. And what he meant by that was, nigga, we don't give a fuck about looking good or no shit like that. Nigga, we'll kill you. He not lying about that. Like, I don't think, listen, if you're an East Side nigga, you shouldn't take offense to that. You should just be like, yeah, that shit is true. But think about Baltimore, though. If they ain't have niggas like us, them West Side Baltimore niggas, them niggas go and they do what they do, then these bitch ass niggas come down here and think we soft. If it wasn't for East Side Baltimore niggas, cause nigga, we'll smack the shit out you and we'll fuck your life up. You play with us like that. But West Baltimore niggas, they about money. They'll let you get a pass on some shit. East Side niggas, we grimy. Fuck that shit. You need us, regardless of you say, oh, them niggas grimy. I get that part. But them niggas, y'all niggas sitting there on money. But them niggas come with trying to hurt what we do here. They trying to take over some shit. And niggas from Baltimore, like, East Baltimore niggas, we like, man, fuck them niggas. Nigga, you don't take over nothing that we do here. What's up, nigga? So you need niggas like us. That's why Baltimore's Baltimore, nigga. West Side Baltimore's, yeah, they about money, but nigga, you say, oh, we don't like them niggas as they grimy. Okay, nigga, if you had no grimy niggas like us, then nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Those motherfuckers gonna take advantage of you. Niggas that's out of town, they ain't from the city. But you acting like we the problem. Them niggas gonna take advantage of you, take over the city. That's why a lot of them niggas from New York, whoever they come here, nigga, they always talk about Baltimore. Baltimore niggas will kill you. We don't play that shit. That's real talk. No disrespect, not acting like other cities ain't really like that, but nigga, you fuck with Baltimore. You fuck with niggas from Baltimore, nigga, we get busy. We ain't on that shit that you think we on. We ain't on that shit that y'all on. Niggas die fucking with us. Or die fucking with you, playing with us. Baltimore niggas, we don't really give a fuck about y'all. Think y'all, you acting like we give a fuck about what you think we care about. We don't. I'm a Baltimore nigga, and I tell y'all, Straight up like that, nigga. I'm a nigga that been doing this shit for years. I'm a Baltimore nigga. I'm an Eastside Baltimore nigga. I don't give a fuck about a lot of shit that y'all care about, bro. And I got family that's West Side niggas. That's about that money. I don't give a fuck about what they talking about, nigga. I don't. Cause I'm a Eastside Baltimore nigga. Motherfuckers acting like I'm tripping. No, I ain't tripping. Nigga, I'm a Eastside Baltimore nigga. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about, nigga. None of them niggas. I don't care. Number one, I ain't a street nigga no more. That's number one. But the number two thing is that, nigga, I am a Baltimore nigga. So I don't give a fuck about what niggas care about. It's real talk. Niggas sitting there acting like I ain't like that. Oh, nigga, I'm good, nigga. I go on my hood, I'm good. There ain't no nigga in my hood who gonna press me like that. So I'm good. Y'all motherfuckers keep pretending shit. I'm good in my hood. I'm Baltimore. My city is small. So just cause the young niggas young, nigga, when I go to my hood, nigga, I'm good. The young niggas, hey, the young niggas talk some shit. Okay, cool. You talking that shit? Okay, cool, nigga, but I'm good. What's up? You know me, nigga? Oh, no, I don't know you, look. I don't know you, big homie. All right, nigga, well, I'm telling you some niggas that do know me. Understand that? But I don't never push that shit, though. Never want to do that with my young niggas. Like, that's y'all shit. I'm good who the fuck I am, bro. I don't got to push that on my young niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just good. But anytime my young niggas get out of pocket, oh, nigga, I check them. Don't get that shit twisted, nigga. I'm who I am, nigga. I come from where the fuck I come from. It's Baltimore, nigga. Ain't no nigga punk me in my city. Fuck out of here. Understand that. Ain't no nigga punk me in my city. I'm from where the fuck I'm from. No disrespect. And I would never punk any nigga that's from this bitch. You from the city and you like that, nigga. Ain't nobody punking you, nigga. Not in our city. If you like that and you from that shit, ain't nobody punking no nigga from our city. Fuck out of here. So I not punk niggas. Just leave it be. Leave it be.
Now play.
The fuck? Anyway, we up out of here, man. Hit niggas behind the scenes. OBF members. Show some love to them. You know what I mean? Hopefully every motherfuckers hit me up. But I guess everybody may not hit me up, but whatever. They motherfuckers might be still mad. But whatever. But I'm hit everybody up. Hit your comments, hit that like button. Support your boy. It's your boy, Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world.